Hello and welcome back to Scratches, where we are supposedly on the final day. And if we look outside, well, I don't know if you can see it very clearly yourselves, but the thunderstorm has let up. So we can go outside and have a look around the premises, finally. And spoiler alert, that's what we're gonna do. Oh yeah, this is the way downstairs, right? Oh, really? Cold inside, that's unfortunate. Maybe go burn something in the stove. Oh, someone wants me something? No, there's nothing important. Yeah. Well, why don't we go and do precisely that? Yeah, that's how you do it. You right click, left click the thing you want, right click to get out, and left click the thing you want to click on. I am not seeing a lot of flames, but hey, we have achieved fire in the fireplace. So let's actually go and check in with Jerry.
Who is it?
It's me.
The ghost hunter. Any contact with the other world yet?
Actually, I'm not sure. Jerry, I'm definitely not alone in this house.
What are you talking about?
Last night I saw something down below. It was moving. I wasn't dreaming, and I'm not making this up.
Are you sure it wasn't a mutant rat?
Definitely no rat.
I'm calling the police.
No, not just yet.
Michael, for Christ's sake. You could have a burglar inside the house.
This is no burglar, Jerry. It's much more interesting than that. And I want to figure this out by myself.
Have you taken leave of your senses?
Just promise me you won't call anyone. I can do this on my own.
Whatever. Just call me if you need any help. I'm driving there today.
Right. Bye.
Yeah, Michael Arthate has taken leave of his senses. Yeah, the full disclosure, well, I haven't been feeling just all that very stupendous since yesterday afternoon. I should be okay, but yeah, just in case you hear something unsettling, it could actually be me. I will try not to catch it on the microphone or camera or whatever, but just yeah, lots of stuff going on. Let's get out of the fresh air, right? Yeah, hell of a start, right? But you know, full disclosure. We are interested in the garage right now, and that garage is right over here. And these big drums don't look all that great. I have to lock to prevent my entry to the garage. Okay, well, we have keys. Will any of them do the trick? No? 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 Huh. Always the last key you try. Very zen. Very, very zen. Strong smell of aged oil. I do know that smell. My father has this motorcycle, well, not gang, but enthusiasts. Little group that they have. Oh, hey, I can do things to the bike. Yay. Okay, that's probably good for something. Huh. I thought I'd be having a few more tools than I do. Well, one thing at a time, I guess. Bike. Oh, wait. That light is supposed to, yeah, you can almost see it there. Very faint glow. But yeah, that checks out. That is as the walkthrough prescribes. Let's see, tool bench. That'll be this one, right? Oh, hey. Crowbar get. Oh. I picked up something that I did not see what it was. I picked up another thing I couldn't see what it was. Okay. Let's see. Oh. A pair of pliers that I had taken. And a screwdriver. Just a generic screwdriver. Nothing mere about a screwdriver, dude. Damn handy stuff. Okay, hint hint on the toolbox on the left. And we have taken that. There is nothing more of any note in here for us, but we can look at the fancy old car if we like. Okay, now I'm going to facilitate something, at least according to the walkthrough. If we go to the main bedroom now and collect something, I think. Okay. Here's the thing that we can manipulate. And now we have a mirror. Why wouldn't we want to have a mirror? Right? Okay. Now we are going to visit the mausoleum. I take you to all the classic places, don't I? But yeah, let's see. The way to the mausoleum would be... Oh, right. That would that's on the other side of the house. Should have taken the other exit. Would have made it a lot easier for me. So, this is an entirely new area of the manor that we have not yet explored. We haven't had the slightest chance to do so yet. Can't see shit, truly. Huh. Well, we can move that way. Let's do just that. Right. Supposed to be a straight path to the crypt, more or less, or mausoleum. Ah. This looks very much like a mausoleum. Note the cross and the Jesus-y thing up top, the dome, the stonework. It's a very elaborate door. Okay. What do we do about stiff wires? We take the pliers to them. Boom. Okay, cold shiver, blah, blah, yada yada. Okay, crypt, foul smell of rotting flesh. Still a thing. How nice. Okay. Yeah, that is true. Why would you have a grating in the floor of a mausoleum? Strange, dude. So, what are we gonna do in here? Okay, maybe if we go up here, we should see some plaques. Oh, yeah, here they are. This is James T. Blackwood. Oh. And Catherine. Both dead in the same year. That's, oops. You know? Anything else? I think that rock is supposed to be used for something, but I may be misremembering. Let's see. What are we gonna find in here? I seriously considered what I was about to do, but my curiosity got the better. Oh, thank you. Okay. Well, this is either Mr. or Mrs. Blackwood. You need skin to express feelings like that, Mr. Man. It looks like a big fat grin to me, but hey. Well, the walkthrough assumes that this lower coffin belongs to Mr. Blackwood. I'm not so sure myself. There's no indication about either case. So, seeing as we found a corpse in the other coffin, you could expect that we will find something like it here, right? Brace for it. Not a damn thing. This coffin is empty. And there's not a single thing to click on in it. Well, that's unusual. Dead people don't usually walk around, right? Aha. Now we're supposed to be able to pick up the rock. We are not able to pick up the rock. I guess we will need to pick up the rock at a later date or from another place. Guess this is a difference between the normal version and the director's cut. Oh, okay. No, maybe I was mistaken actually. I saw another note in the thing. Ah, yeah, there. Okay. Rock gotten. Place the cursor far below the item and it is yours. Great. Okay. And now let's go downstairs. As you do in a mausoleum when you're a guest in the place. Uh-huh. Too badly eroded. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I guess this would be the coffin for their kid who died. Let's see, can I... No. The prospect of witnessing the decaying body of a baby wasn't very tempting. Gee, I wonder why. Oh. A dead cat in a coffin. That's not how you usually use coffins. You don't usually put cats in them. That is mildly unsettling and very inefficient use of storage space. Let's see. I'm supposed to be able to rig some light in here. Using some slightly craftiness, I expect. Oh. Well, crap. Well, it's supposed to have just... Yeah, there you go. Drop it down here. Well, why don't we do this again? Okay. Did we get any light in here? Oh, yeah, right. I hadn't done everything just yet. Let's see. That door over there is supposed to be... Oh. Bunch of candle holders, but no candle. Okay. That's right. Can I fix a mirror? That's how you adventure game. Oh yeah, we in this. I can move over here and turn like so to read R. Okay, now this is a very highly not obvious puzzle, but if you think back to the video where I went to the nursery, there were some blocks on the floor. 3 of them obviously spelled out bin. There was an O, and now we have an R. So, Robin Blackwood, maybe? Well, yeah, that's the child's name. The child who died and whose corpse we are not in much of a hurry to see. Okay, just touch up a little here. Well, yeah, 1 body and 2 plaques. In a crypt, that's normally not the way things are done. That's true. I quite agree. Let's see, yeah, a phone call. And not from Mr. Al. We are placing a phone call for Mr. Jerry.
Yes?
Hi, Jerry.
Michael, I was worried about you. Are you doing okay?
Yes, I'm fine. I think I know the identity of my intruder.
Tell me, who is it?
James Blackwood.
The Blackwood person? Michael, are you serious? That the ghost of the murderer is roaming the house?
I'm not talking about his ghost, Jerry. I'm talking about him.
What the heck do you mean?
I mean James Blackwood himself, alive in this house.
What? How is that possible?
It makes sense. After murdering his wife and realizing what he has done, he begs for help to Christopher Milton, who fakes his death.
Milton, the previous owner? Michael, you're losing your mind. Even if he managed to hide himself, how did he survive all this time? Milton has been missing for years.
Good point, but I'm sure a desperate man like Blackwood would have found a way.
Yes, by turning into a ghost. Wait a minute. Yeah, I have it right here. James Blackwood passed away on June 1963. Would you please stop this?
Jerry, just listen to me. I know I'm right. There's only Mrs. Blackwood's body in the crypt. His is missing.
Oh God, Michael. You've really gone out of your mind. Digging into coffins, what next? Desecrating the chapel?
Whatever it takes to solve this mystery. You can only find stories like this in books.
Precisely why I'm beginning to wonder about your sanity.
You'll see.
Well, speaking of desecrating the chapel, I do think we'll be doing that at some point. Yeah, this last day in the game is a very long one. Yeah. We have that information. Let's go and have a look in the attic. Oh. Yeah, just, yeah. Multitasking, you know. Multitasking being a guy, not the best combination. So, what we happen to have now is another date to check up in the pile of newspapers. There is one little thing you should probably start asking yourself right now. If Mr. Blackwood was dead at this point, if Mrs. Blackwood was dead, if their child was dead, and well, then they wouldn't have any servant staff, right? Who would collect these newspapers? Wednesday, June 1st, 1963. Following the shocking news that became of public knowledge last week, we must now inform about the sinister outcome of the story that has been in the mind of every citizen of our town these past few days. Mr. James Blackwood has died at the age of 56 due to a heart attack, allegedly because of the pressure and stress caused by the astonishing accusation of Mrs. Eva Mariani, former maid of the family. This puts a sudden end to the case deferred by the authorities. Police Chief William Bailey said, "It saddens me that Mr. Blackwood was never brought to a proper trial. No matter what kind of excuses could be possibly made, the death of Mrs. Catherine Blackwood is a fact. I'm fully convinced that he was guilty. Dr. Christopher Milton is said to be taking care of a funeral that nobody will attend, and all the belongings of the Blackwood family are now in his possession." Silently, Rothbury returns to daily life, turning the page over one of its darkest chapters. Many will wonder in the years to come what really happened inside Blackwood Manor. And there's a phone number to William Bailey, the police chief. I don't need to write that down because it is written down in the walkthrough. I am pretty sure it doesn't change between runs also. And some more about a mail train robbery. That's not important to us. Well, that queued more questions than it answered. But let's just pretend it was a benevolent fairy, okay? Now to call Mr. Man again. Oh, I don't think I meant to come down here. But whatever, I came down this way. Let's see, dial another number. That would be 0 1 6 6 5 and 6 and 5 and 2 and 1 and 7. You know, I used to have a spin dial phone where I lived when I was like up to 10 years old or whatever.
Who is this?
Hi, are you Mr. William Bailey?
That's me. And you are?
Yes, my name is Michael Arthey. I'm a journalist for a local newspaper in Rothbury.
I see. And what's this all about?
Well, you're the former police chief of this town, aren't you?
Indeed. I served many years ago.
And you were once in charge of a famous, or should I say, infamous case here?
Oh, bloody hell. Don't tell me this is about James Blackwood.
Well, yes, I'm writing a story for my newspaper. The most famous police cases of Northumberland.
Have you got any idea how many times I've talked about this? Go to your nearest library. I'm sure you'll find plenty of information about Blackwood there.
Please, Mr. Bailey, I beg you. It won't be the same if I can have the information from someone who was there, and no less than the renowned William Bailey of Rothbury.
All right, son, spare me the nonsense. What is it you want to know?
Well, in the first place, what did Ava Mariani see exactly?
She saw enough, son. James Blackwood was dragging a shape into a hole in the garden. At first, Mrs. Mariani couldn't realize what it was, but eventually she made out the dead body of Catherine Blackwood with a serious wound.
And Blackwood was automatically deemed guilty?
He was found digging his wife's son.
Why did James Blackwood never appear before a jury?
When you're someone as renowned and famed as James Blackwood was, you can pretty much avoid the authorities. However, you can't avoid justice. And justice was brought upon James Blackwood.
Justice? How?
He died shortly after the accusation. You should know about that.
What happened to Dr. Christopher Milton?
How should I know? You bet your life that slimy worm was up to something. I couldn't prove it, though I spent years investigating him. A shame we couldn't implicate him as much as James Blackwood.
Are you saying he could have had something to do with the murder?
Blackwood and Milton were very intimate. Milton did the impossible to aid his friend, and even clear his name after he died. You do the math.
And was ever determined the cause of death of Catherine Blackwood?
Yes, partly. Mrs. Mariani managed to see her throat was slit open. Ripped, she would say. It must have been horrible for the poor girl.
Still, everything sounds so vague, as if something were missing.
Are you questioning my performance on this case, son?
No, sir, not at all. I'm just trying to figure this out. Like, why a proper autopsy was never done.
An autopsy to whom?
Please, sir, this is very important to me, and I could really use your help. I'm trying to fit all the pieces of this mystery together.
Mystery? What mystery? You must be one of those people that just love splitting hairs, don't you?
I don't think I understand, sir.
Listen, son, that cold-blooded bastard murdered his wife, God knows why, but he and his fancy doctor did the impossible to hamper our investigations. You don't have to be a brilliant detective to realize Blackwood did it.
There's always a reason behind a murder. Nobody has ever found out why Blackwood did what he did.
Psychopaths don't need any reasons, and James Blackwood turned into one, precisely.
There's got to be something else. I can't believe Blackwood flipped just like that one sunny day. Doesn't make any sense.
People flip, son. You can be flipping right now without knowing it.
Well, then tell me how Blackwood reacted when you pulled his wife from beneath the ground.
I beg your pardon.
I mean Catherine Blackwood's body when you dug in the garden of the manor.
Like I said, they hampered the investigation. We never managed to set one foot inside the manor. What kind of bloody journalist are you, son?
But are you telling me you never actually retrieved the body?
That's exactly what I'm telling you. Now, if you don't mind,
But wait, this doesn't make any sense.
stop wasting my time, damn it. I was enjoying my retirement until you had the brilliant idea of calling me. I don't want to hear anything else about this case ever again.
Please, Mr. Bailey, don't...
Leave me alone.
Well, now, that was a lot more interesting than my rant or ramblings on the greatness of the spin dial. Now I'm going to end the episode here. But first, let's have a look at the picture. Mr. Blackwood goes to South Africa, brings home a mask, and it's doing strange things to, well, him. And he has some funny dreams, starts hearing whispers. They have a child. And I have hinted at a certain medication potentially having something to do with what went wrong at the delivery, at which the child just died. Well, again, that's not something we know objectively. That is information we can infer from a newspaper article and a little casket, coffin, and a boarded up nursery. And then we have the maid, who we should now consider it confirmed that she did indeed see Mr. Blackwood bury his wife. Note that she did not actually see him murder his wife, but she saw him bury his wife. And this wife in question was not looking all that great at the time, and I'm not talking about her hair just being mussed up. You'd think that, what was his major, what was his field again, the dude? He was an archaeologist, wasn't he? Well, you'd expect them to be a bit dexterous, you know, with their little brushes brushing off little bits of something or other from ancient times without causing undue damage. You would think he could do something more elegant than causing something that would be described as torn. And now we also know that Mrs. Blackwood's body is not in the mausoleum. Then that body must be Mr. Blackwood's body. And this funeral, right? It was supervised by the doctor, Christopher Milton. I really do want to give him a call about all this. And although it was heavy-handed, he did imply that we could also be flipping, which is true. Well, it is true within the premises of the story. I mean, we have the mask still in the house, right? And we have met it. We have been in close proximity with it, and we have some weird dreams about it, right? Shit-san. Well, that is going to be it for this episode, and see you in the next one. Stay tuned.